what really happened behind closed doors, who finally said enough when everyone else stayed silent, and why did one unexpected voice change the fate of 3 lives forever? Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, the channel where untold stories finally come to light. Before we dive in, ask yourself this: can a single moment erase years of silence, rumors, and emotional damage? Because today's story proves that sometimes one sentence is enough to change everything. In the ruthless world of celebrity gossip, scandals come and go. Relationships are built under the spotlight and destroyed under even harsher judgment. But every once in a while, something happens that goes beyond headlines, beyond social media debates, and beyond scripted public statements. This was one of those moments. For years, Güldem Yaman was known as a woman of silence, a mother who stayed in the background, a woman who respected her son's choices, even when the world was watching, judging, and accusing. She never gave interviews. She never defended, denied, or attacked. She stayed quiet until she didn't. The moment that shocked everyone did not happen in front of cameras. There were no flashing lights, no microphones, no reporters hiding behind doors. This meeting was private, carefully arranged. Only a few close friends and family members were present. Yet what happened inside that room would explode like a bomb days later. According to multiple sources, this was the first meeting between Yowmen and Demet Özdemir after a very long time. The air was heavy. The silence was loud. Nothing felt normal anymore. Witnesses say Demet Özdemir entered the room calm, almost exhausted. Not angry. Not dramatic, just tired. Tired of explaining herself. Tired of carrying the weight of years filled with rumors, public pressure, and emotional wounds. She sat quietly, listening more than speaking, as if she had already said everything that needed to be said long ago. Yaman, on the other hand, was restless. He couldn't sit still. He stood up, walked around, sat down again. He wanted to speak, but every time he opened his mouth, the words seemed to disappear. His body language revealed what his voice could not. Tension, conflict, inner chaos. And then, the silence broke. Güldem Yaman spoke. This was not a planned speech. It was not a prepared statement. It was the breaking point of a mother who had watched from the shadows for too long. Her patience had ended. Her emotions overflowed. Sources claim her voice was firm, calm, but unyielding, and her words cut through the room like a blade. What is happening now is no longer just her story. That single sentence froze everyone in place. She continued, saying, "This is not just a love story between 2 people anymore." The atmosphere changed instantly. Demet Özdemir lowered her head. Not out of guilt, but out of emotional overload. Yaman couldn't look at his mother. For the first time in his life, he avoided her eyes. But Güldem Yaman was not finished. According to those present, her next words pushed the situation past the point of no return. "Jan, in this process, you didn't only exhaust yourself. You exhausted the woman sitting in front of you. You ignored what Demet went through. And I can no longer stay silent." That was the moment Demet Özdemir broke down. She tried to stay composed, but the tears came anyway. People close to her later said that for the first time in years, she felt truly understood. Not by the public, not by fans, not by the media, but by someone from Yaman's own family. After everything she had endured, this acknowledgement meant more than words could describe. Demet reportedly whispered just one sentence: "I never wanted to put anyone against their own mother." Those words deeply moved Güldem Yaman. Witnesses say she stood up, walked toward Demet, and gently took her hand. Time seemed to stop in that room. No one spoke. No one moved. That brief gesture carried more meaning than years of interviews and statements. But while this moment brought emotional relief to Demet Özdemir, it marked one of the hardest moments in Yowmen's life. He never expected this. Yowmen had always stayed away from interfering. She had always respected her son's independence. But this time was different. This time, she chose to speak. And the words that followed hit Yowmen the hardest. "I didn't raise you like this." Those 6 words shattered the emotional armor he had built over the years. According to people close to him, that sentence echoed in his mind long after the meeting ended. From that day on, Yowmen changed. He became quieter, more withdrawn, more introspective. The confident, outspoken figure the public knew was replaced by a man questioning his choices, his past, and his conscience. Behind the scenes, only one topic was discussed. Yowmen chose a side. Social media exploded. Some praised her courage, calling her a strong woman who finally spoke the truth. Others criticized her, accusing her of interfering too deeply in her son's personal life. But everyone agreed on one thing. After that day, nothing would ever be the same. Soon after the incident, changes in Yowmen's life became noticeable. Projects that were once accepted were quietly postponed. Social circles became smaller. Long-planned agreements were suddenly put on hold. A close friend reportedly said something that sent shockwaves through the industry. Jan silenced everyone around him, but he couldn't silence his own conscience. As for Demet Özdemir, her transformation followed a different path. She emerged stronger, more distant, yet clearer. People close to her say she no longer wants to relive the past over and over again. She is done explaining, done justifying, done suffering publicly. One statement attributed to Demet summarizes her new mindset perfectly. "My story cannot be written through pain. One reaction, 3 lives, 3 irreversible changes." Yowmen's reaction that day accomplished 3 things at once. It forced Yowmen into a deep self-examination. It gave Demet Özdemir the moral support she had waited for years to receive. And it placed Yowmen herself at the center of a debate she had avoided for so long. In the world of celebrity gossip, countless stories are told and forgotten every day. But some moments leave a permanent mark, no matter how much time passes. The words spoken by Yowmen that day were one of those moments. This was not just gossip. This was a turning point. You've reached the end of this powerful story here on Magazine News and Gossip. If this video made you think, feel, or see things differently, don't forget to subscribe and support the channel. Your support helps us bring more untold stories to light. See you in the next video.